Everything you think you know about yourself, your limits, and your potential is a lie. Your mind is not fixed, it's programmable. For the next 30 days, if you follow this protocol, you will strip away the beliefs that hold you back, rewire your thought patterns, and unlock unstoppable growth. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop hoping for change. The change starts now inside your mind. This is the Mind Reset Protocol. Chapter 1. Do the work no one sees. Every day you make a choice. Every day you decide whether to chase approval or chase results. Most people waste their lives proving themselves. They post, they talk, they explain, they justify, and in the end they achieve nothing. You have a choice. You can continue seeking validation from others, or you can start doing. That's the key. You don't need their permission to succeed. You don't need applause. You don't need likes, comments, or recognition. What you need is action. Pure, relentless, disciplined action. Look at the world's most successful people. Not the celebrities. Not the Instagram stars. The ones who dominate their craft are almost invisible. They train silently. They practice daily. They focus on results, not recognition. Take Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school team. He could have stopped there. He could have tried to prove himself to anyone who doubted him. But he didn't. He practiced in the gym every single day before anyone saw it. He didn't show off. He didn't post updates. He just did the work. And eventually, the world noticed, not because he sought approval, but because his results demanded it. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. You see, proving yourself is a trap. It's easy. Feels good. People clap. They nod. They give you attention. But attention is cheap. Results are priceless. Every second you spend seeking validation is a second wasted. Every second you spend explaining why you're enough is a second you could have spent improving. You have a choice. You can keep posting updates about how hard you work. Or you can work harder than anyone else and let your results speak for themselves. That's the key. Silent effort compounds. Quiet persistence builds empires. Public approval only builds temporary confidence. You want lasting growth? Stop proving and start doing. Let's break it down. Step 1. Identify where you are wasting energy seeking validation. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's talking to people who don't matter. Maybe it's constantly explaining your decisions. Whatever it is, write it down. Name it. Face it. Destroy it. You have a choice. You can continue living for applause, or you can live for results. That's the key. Step 2. Commit to silent action. Don't announce your plans. Don't post progress updates. Don't seek advice unless necessary. Instead, focus on doing. Focus on the work that matters. Every day, take one action toward your goal. One step. No fanfare. No recognition. Just execution. Remember, action beats approval. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. Step 3. Embrace the discomfort of invisibility. People will not notice your progress at first. Your family might not understand. Your friends might question your choices. That's fine. You don't need their permission. You don't need their applause. You don't need them to see your effort. You only need yourself to keep going. Persistence is your proof. Discipline is your reward. You have a choice. Choose wisely. Let's talk about the mental shift you need. Most people measure success externally. They say, if they see me, I am successful. That's a lie. True success is measured internally. It's measured by consistency, by discipline, by the invisible work you do when no one is watching. It's measured by the small victories that compound over time. You have a choice. Measure yourself by action, not by attention. That's the key. Now let's get practical. How do you start doing without proving? First, reduce the noise. Turn off notifications. Avoid social comparison. Stop checking for approval. Stop looking for recognition. Instead, set one meaningful task each day. One small action that moves you closer to your goal. That's it. One step. Done consistently, daily, it becomes unstoppable. You have a choice. Choose action over approval. Repeat, action beats approval. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. Next, track your private wins. Keep a journal. Every small task completed is a victory. Every skill improved is proof that you're moving forward. No one else needs to see it. No one else needs to validate it. This is your private battlefield. Your silent empire. You have a choice. Own it. Protect it. Grow it. That's the key. Here's another truth. The world rewards results, not effort. You can tell everyone how hard you try, but results are the language that matters. Silent effort produces results that can't be ignored. Public effort produces applause that fades. You have a choice. Focus on results, not recognition. Repeat after me. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. Real-world example. Consider the top performers in any field: athletes, musicians, writers, entrepreneurs. They all practice privately, relentlessly, obsessively. They don't ask for permission. They don't explain themselves. They simply do the work. They understand that proving is a distraction. Doing is everything. You have a choice. Follow their example. That's the key. Finally, embrace accountability, but make it internal. Your only benchmark is your own growth. Not anyone else's praise. Not anyone else's opinion. Your only measure is whether you executed today. Did you take that step? Did you follow through? Did you put in the effort? If yes, you win. If not, you learn. No excuses. No permission. No applause. You have a choice. Own it. Repeat. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. So today, right now, stop proving and start doing. Stop posting updates about your plans. Stop explaining why you're working on it. Stop seeking applause. Start showing results. Every small, invisible action compounds into unstoppable growth. Every task completed quietly, consistently, adds power to your life. You have a choice. Choose action. That's the key. You mastered your desire for approval. You silenced the noise. You embraced action over applause. Now, let's talk about the hidden obstacles in your mind that still sabotage your growth. Chapter 2. Identify your hidden mental saboteurs. Your mind is a battlefield. Most of the time, the enemy is invisible. You cannot see it. You cannot touch it. And yet it controls your every decision. It's the beliefs you've accepted without question. The doubts that creep in silently. The fears that whisper, "You can't." These are your hidden mental saboteurs. And if you don't identify them, they will control your life. That's the key. You have a choice. Name it. Face it. Destroy it. Let's be clear. Limits are almost always invisible. They are not external. They do not come from your boss, your peers, or your circumstances. They come from inside. Your mind manufactures rules without your permission. Rules like, "I'm not good enough. I'll never be able to do this. If I try, I'll fail." These are lies. These are traps. These are the saboteurs hiding in plain sight. You have a choice. Recognize them. That's the key. Take self-doubt. It's silent. You wake up thinking, "Am I really capable?" You hesitate. You procrastinate. You avoid opportunities. And all of this happens without anyone telling you to stop. Self-doubt is the mind's way of keeping you small. You have a choice. Name it. Face it. Destroy it. Repeat after me. I will act despite my doubt. I will act despite my doubt. I will act despite my doubt. Perfectionism is another silent saboteur. You wait for the right time. You tweak endlessly. You polish what doesn't matter. Perfectionism is the illusion of control. It's the enemy of progress. You have a choice. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Start doing. Action beats perfection. Action beats perfection. Action beats perfection. That's the key. Fear of failure is even more insidious. It disguises itself as caution, prudence, wisdom. It says, "Better safe than sorry," but it stops you from taking the necessary steps toward growth. Failure is not the enemy. Stagnation is the enemy. You have a choice. Confront your fear. Move forward anyway. That's the key. Here's how to identify your saboteurs. Step 1. Pay attention to your thoughts. Most people never notice the silent messages their mind is sending. You think, I can't do it. I'm not ready. I'll look foolish. These are the signals. Write them down. Every limiting thought you identify is a saboteur exposed. You have a choice. Name it, face it, destroy it. Step 2. Examine your patterns. Look at where you fail repeatedly. Look at where you hesitate. Look at the tasks you avoid. Those repeated behaviors are not coincidence. They are evidence of mental sabotage. Self-doubt, fear, and perfectionism leave footprints. You have a choice. Follow the footprints. Identify the saboteurs. That's the key. Step 3. Question the origin of your beliefs. Most of your limitations are inherited. From parents, from teachers, from society, from past experiences. Ask yourself, is this belief mine or is it imposed? If it's not serving you, it has to go. You have a choice. Release it. Replace it. That's the key. Let's look at real-world examples. Successful entrepreneurs often cite their early failures as the catalyst for growth. Why? Because they identified their inner saboteurs. They faced the doubt, the fear, the perfectionism, and they acted anyway. Elon Musk faced ridicule and near bankruptcy. J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection. Michael Jordan was cut from his team. All of them faced their mental saboteurs head-on, and all of them succeeded. That's the proof. You have a choice. Face it. Destroy it. Repetition is your weapon. Whenever a limiting thought arises, respond immediately. Say to yourself, this is a saboteur. I will not obey it. I will act anyway. Name it. Face it. Destroy it. Name it. Face it. Destroy it. Name it. Face it. Destroy it. Your brain learns through repetition. Your habits are formed by repeated action. Your freedom is claimed by consistently confronting your saboteurs. You have a choice. Use it. That's the key. Here's an exercise. Every morning, list 3 thoughts that could sabotage your day. Maybe it's fear of failure. Maybe it's self-doubt. Maybe it's worry about judgment. Write them down. Then, next to each thought, write a counteraction. For example, I will send that email despite fear. I will take the first step despite doubt. I will practice today even if I feel unready. Action is the antidote to sabotage. You have a choice. Name it. Face it. Destroy it. Next, monitor your triggers. Saboteurs often appear in specific situations. Before a meeting, when you're starting a project, when you're about to speak up. Identify when your mental saboteurs show up. Predict them. Prepare for them. Then respond with discipline. That's the key. You have a choice. Respond intentionally, not react blindly. Remember, confronting your saboteurs is uncomfortable. They will fight back. Your mind will resist. That's normal. That's expected. Every great transformation comes with resistance. You have a choice. Resist resistance. Move forward. Conquer discomfort. That's the key. Finally, internalize this truth. Your mind can be rewired. Every limiting belief can be replaced. Every hidden saboteur can be defeated. It starts with awareness. It continues with action. And it becomes unstoppable through repetition. You have a choice. Face it. Destroy it. Repeat. Name it, face it, destroy it. Name it, face it, destroy it. Name it, face it, destroy it. So today, commit to identifying your hidden mental saboteurs. Track your thoughts. Recognize the patterns. Question the origins. Confront the fear, the doubt, the perfectionism. Take control of your mind. You have a choice. Choose to act. That's the key. You've exposed the invisible enemies in your mind. You've armed yourself with awareness and tools. Now it's time to take that awareness and turn it into daily practice that rewires your thinking. Chapter 3. Rewire your daily thoughts. Your mind is a machine. Every thought you think is a signal, creating a pathway in your brain. Every repeated thought strengthens that pathway. That's neuroscience. That's biology. And it's the reason why most people stay stuck. They repeat thoughts that limit them. They replay doubts, fears, and old patterns over and over. And over time, these thoughts become automatic. You have a choice. You can reinforce limitation, or you can build growth. That's the key. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Let's start with awareness. Most people think their thoughts are random. They are not. Every thought is a habit. Every repeated thought is a habit reinforced. If you think, "I'm not capable," 10 times a day, your brain starts believing it. Neural pathways strengthen. Limits form. But here's the truth: you can create new pathways. You can train your brain like a muscle. You have a choice. You can stay stuck, or you can rewire. That's the key. Step 1, journaling. This is non-negotiable. Every morning, write down your thoughts. Don't filter. Don't judge. Just capture them. When you see your doubts on paper, you gain distance. You name them. You understand their power. You have a choice. Observe. Rewrite. Destroy the limiting patterns. Journaling is the first step in reprogramming your mind. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Step 2, affirmation loops. You must consciously repeat empowering statements to replace limiting beliefs. Not once, not twice, repeatedly. Morning, afternoon, night. Say, "I am capable. I am disciplined. I take action despite fear." Neural pathways respond to repetition. The brain cannot distinguish between imagined success and real action when the thought is repeated enough. You have a choice. Reprogram. Reinforce. Rewrite your inner dialogue. That's the key. Step 3, micro-reframes. This is subtle but powerful. When a negative thought arises, immediately reframe it. "I can't do this" becomes, "I'm learning, I'm growing, I will take the next step." "I'm too late" becomes, "Every action I take compounds to my advantage." Your brain learns through patterns. Each reframe interrupts the old loop and builds a new one. You have a choice. Interrupt. Reframe. Strengthen growth. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Let's make this real. Most people fail to change their mind because they try one big shift at once. It doesn't work. Neural rewiring happens in small, consistent steps. 5 minutes of journaling. 3 affirmation loops. 2 micro-reframes every time a negative thought arises. Small, invisible repetitions create lasting change. You have a choice. Commit to the small steps. That's the key. Here's an example. Sarah, a graphic designer, thought she would never be successful in freelancing. Every day she repeated, "I can't compete with the experts." She rewired her thoughts by journaling her fears, affirming daily, "I am learning. I am capable. I am growing," and reframing each time she doubted herself. 3 months later, she landed consistent clients. The work was quiet, unseen, but the growth was unstoppable. That's the power of repeated thought. You have a choice. Think it, change it, live it. That's the key. You must also guard your mind. Every thought, image, and word you expose yourself to influences your neural pathways. Social media negativity? Delete it. Toxic conversations? Limit them. Negative news loops? Control your exposure. You are the gatekeeper of your mind. You have a choice. Protect your neural pathways. Feed growth, not fear. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Next, pair thought work with action. Rewiring is not abstract. It's not wishful thinking. When you think empowering thoughts and pair them with consistent action, you create proof. Neural pathways strengthen faster. Confidence grows. Habits solidify. Your brain begins to anticipate success. You have a choice. Pair thought with action. Repeat. Reinforce. That's the key. Here's a practical daily routine for rewiring. Morning journaling. Capture 3 limiting thoughts from yesterday. Rewrite them as empowering statements. Affirmation loops. Repeat 3 positive affirmations aloud, 3 times each. Morning, afternoon, night. Micro-reframes. Anytime a negative thought arises, immediately replace it with a constructive one. Track it mentally or in a notebook. Action alignment. Complete 1 task each day that proves your new thought patterns. Action reinforces belief. Consistency is everything. 1 day won't change your brain. 1 week won't rewire it. 30 days of deliberate, repeated thought paired with action will. You have a choice. Commit to daily practice. That's the key. Remember this truth: your brain is not your enemy. It's your most powerful tool. And like any tool, it must be trained. It must be programmed. Every repeated thought is wiring your reality. Every conscious reframe, every affirmation, every journaling session is creating new pathways. You have a choice. Think it, change it, live it. That's the key. Finally, internalize this principle. Thought leads to action, action leads to habit, habit leads to results. Neural pathways are invisible, but their effects are tangible. If you change your thoughts, you change your life. You have a choice. Repeat, think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. Think it, change it, live it. You've learned to observe your thoughts, journal, affirm, and reframe. You've seen the power of repetition and small, consistent action. Now take this control and apply it every day. Your brain will follow your direction. You will see measurable growth. And you will prove to yourself that the mind can be rewired. You rewired your daily thoughts. You replaced limitation with growth. You turned silent repetition into power. Now, let's explore the hidden cost of seeking external validation and how it steals the power of your rewired mind. Chapter 4: The Silent Cost of Seeking Validation. Every day you make a choice. Every day you decide whether to chase your goals or chase approval. Most people choose approval without even realizing it. They want recognition. They want applause. They want praise. And in the process, they sacrifice focus, energy, and progress. That's the cost. That's the silent cost. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Look around you. How many people spend their lives posting updates, explaining decisions, seeking permission, or asking, "Do you like it?" They measure success externally. Their happiness is dictated by others. Their actions are dictated by applause. And what happens? Nothing. Their potential is wasted. They move slower. They feel anxious. They never experience the satisfaction of real growth. You have a choice. Stop seeking approval. That's the key. Now, contrast that with those who excel quietly. Professionals, athletes, writers, entrepreneurs. They do not broadcast every effort. They do not seek praise at every step. They focus on the work that matters. They focus on the action that compounds. And eventually the results speak for themselves. Recognition comes, but it is a byproduct, not the goal. You have a choice. Focus on results, not applause. Repeat. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Let's break down why seeking approval is so dangerous. First, it drains mental bandwidth. Your brain is designed to think, plan, and act. But when you worry about what others think, your energy is divided. You are less focused, less decisive, less creative. Every second spent worrying about validation is a second stolen from productivity. You have a choice. Guard your mental energy. That's the key. Second, approval fosters dependence. If your self-worth relies on others, you are no longer in control. Your emotions fluctuate based on praise or criticism. Your motivation depends on applause. This is weakness masquerading as strategy. True power comes from self-validation, self-discipline, self-reliance. You have a choice. Validate yourself. Internalize your worth. Repeat after me. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Third, seeking approval encourages mediocrity. When you act for praise, you aim to satisfy others. You avoid risk. You avoid discomfort. You water down your ideas. You play small. Mediocrity feels safe. Excellence is risky. Progress is uncomfortable. You have a choice. Choose growth over approval. That's the key. Here's a real-world example. Compare two software engineers. Engineer A posts updates about every small success, seeks feedback constantly, and measures progress by likes and comments. Engineer B works quietly, practices new coding techniques daily, experiments, learns, and ships results without broadcasting them. 6 months later, Engineer B is promoted and leads critical projects. Engineer A? Still chasing applause, still frustrated, still stagnant. Action beats approval. That's the key. Approval is the thief of achievement. Repeat it. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. How do you stop seeking validation? Step 1. Awareness. Notice every time you act for praise, recognition, or permission. Pause. Ask yourself, am I doing this for me or for them? That's the moment to reclaim control. You have a choice. Observe. Intervene. Redirect. Repeat. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Step 2. Redefine success internally. Success is not measured by attention. It is measured by growth, consistency, skill, and impact. Track private wins. Journal progress. Celebrate achievements that no one sees. This is true power. You have a choice. Validate yourself. Internalize success. That's the key. Step 3. Limit exposure to external validation triggers. Reduce social media. Limit conversations with people who constantly judge. Avoid environments where your worth is constantly questioned. Protect your focus. Guard your energy. You have a choice. Prioritize growth, not applause. Repeat. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Step 4. Pair action with reflection. When you complete meaningful work, reflect on what you learned, what improved, what grew within you. This is self-validation. Internal acknowledgement strengthens confidence. It rewires your brain to reward effort, not attention. You have a choice. Reflect. Grow. That's the key. Here's a practical exercise. For 1 week, track every time you seek approval. Write it down. Note the energy it costs. Note the time wasted. Then, consciously replace one action per day with silent execution. Work on a project without posting updates. Solve a problem without sharing it. Take a step toward growth without applause. Observe how it feels. Observe how your focus improves. You have a choice. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. Action beats approval. Another truth, the need for approval never fully disappears. But when you recognize it and act anyway, its power diminishes. You control the narrative. You decide the value of your efforts. External opinion becomes irrelevant. That's the power of internal discipline. You have a choice. Strengthen it daily. Repeat after me. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Let's connect this back to the mind reset. Rewiring your thoughts is meaningless if you still act for others. Your brain will adapt, yes, but if your actions are driven by applause, your rewiring is sabotaged. You must act for yourself. You must measure success by growth, not recognition. You have a choice. Internalize this principle. That's the key. So today, stop proving. Stop seeking praise. Stop chasing likes, comments, or approval from anyone. Focus on results. Focus on growth. Focus on the work that matters. Protect your mental bandwidth. Guard your energy. Reclaim your time. Internal validation is your weapon. Discipline is your armor. That's the key. Approval is the thief of achievement. Repeat it again. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. Approval is the thief of achievement. You have identified the cost of approval. You have seen how it steals focus, energy, and growth. You now understand the power of internal validation and quiet action. The next step is to harness the compounding power of small wins that grow silently over time. Chapter 5. Small wins compound faster than big goals. Chapter 5. Small wins compound faster than big goals. Most people chase big goals. They set massive milestones. They dream about the finish line. And most fail. Why? Because big goals are intimidating. They feel distant. They create pressure. They overwhelm. The secret to unstoppable growth is not in the big goal, it's in the small wins. Win small. Win daily. Win unstoppable. Win small. Win daily. Win unstoppable. Win small. Win daily. Win unstoppable. Every action you take compounds. Every small decision creates momentum. Every tiny victory adds power to your life. Entrepreneurs, athletes, creators, they all understand this principle. Quiet, consistent progress beats flashy, sporadic effort every time. You have a choice. Focus on the small steps. That's the key. Consider an athlete training for a championship. No one notices the early mornings, the extra reps, the meticulous attention to form. It's invisible work. It feels insignificant at first. But every day, every session, every small improvement adds up. Eventually, the performance becomes extraordinary. The crowd sees the result, not the work. You have a choice. Commit to small wins. Repeat. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Entrepreneurs are the same. Consider a founder launching a startup. The first year, nobody notices the hundreds of tiny tasks. Responding to emails, refining a product, learning the market, networking quietly. Each small win is invisible, but it compounds. After months, then years, growth explodes. Big success is just the visible tip of invisible effort. You have a choice. Start small. Build daily. That's the key. Step 1. Identify your micro goals. Not the massive, intimidating target. Focus on the daily actions that move you forward. For a writer, it might be 300 words a day. For an athlete, 30 minutes of focused training. For a professional, one actionable task each morning. Small wins compound. You have a choice. Commit to them. Repeat. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Step 2. Track your progress. Most people fail because small wins feel invisible. You do not see the compounding effect immediately. Write them down. Journal your progress. Celebrate the small victories. 1 page written. 1 client call completed. 1 healthy meal prepared. Each one is a building block. You have a choice. Observe your progress. Reinforce the habit. That's the key. Step 3. Embrace repetition. Momentum grows silently. Repetition creates mastery. You do not need to see immediate results. The process itself is the reward. Micro actions repeated daily create unstoppable results. You have a choice. Repeat. Commit. Persist. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Here's a real-world example. Consider J.K. Rowling. She wrote quietly, chapter by chapter, often in coffee shops with little notice or recognition. Each small writing session was invisible. Each tiny improvement went unnoticed. And then, boom, the world knew. Small wins had compounded into unstoppable success. You have a choice. Follow the process. Trust the repetition. That's the key. Another example, an entrepreneur bootstrapping a business. The first months are filled with invisible victories. Sending cold emails, learning advertising, refining products, listening to customers. It feels slow, it feels tedious, it feels unseen. But every action compounds. After months of consistent effort, the business scales. What appeared overnight was actually years of invisible, repeated effort. You have a choice. Focus on daily wins. Repeat. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Let's break down practical steps for you. Step 1. Set your micro goals. Write down 3 small wins to achieve each day. Step 2. Track them. Journal, check off, or note your victories. Step 3. Reflect daily. Observe how each small step contributes to growth. Step 4. Repeat. Consistency beats intensity. Small wins compound. You have a choice. Commit today. That's the key. Step 5. Embrace patience. Compounding is invisible at first. It is silent. It requires trust. People quit too early. They expect massive results immediately. Don't. Trust the process. Trust the invisible growth. Repeat after me. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Here's a truth few acknowledge. The brain rewards visible effort, not results. That's why you feel frustrated when your hard work goes unnoticed. That's why people chase applause. But the most powerful growth is invisible. It's private. It's repeated. It's consistent. You have a choice. Focus on invisible progress. Trust the compounding effect. That's the key. Step 6. Combine small wins with rewired thinking. Apply the lessons from previous chapters. Journal, affirm, reframe. Every thought aligned with action compounds faster. Each mental shift supports your physical steps. Your mind and actions reinforce each other. You have a choice. Think it, act it, compound it. Repeat. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Step 7. Celebrate privately. Don't wait for recognition. Don't seek validation. Internal acknowledgement is stronger than applause. Each day you follow through, you prove to yourself your discipline, your focus, your growth. This is power. You have a choice. Own it. Repeat. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. Finally, internalize this principle. Small actions are invisible seeds. Daily repetition waters them. Over time, they explode into results. Big goals feel intimidating. Small wins are achievable. Small wins compound. And that, ultimately, is how unstoppable growth is created. You have a choice. Choose small wins. That's the key. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. So today, commit to one small action that pushes you toward your goal. Write a few sentences. Make one call. Do one extra rep. Track it. Reflect. Repeat tomorrow. And the next day. And the next. Build momentum. Trust the process. Your life transforms silently but powerfully. Win small, win daily, win unstoppable. You have learned to stop chasing approval, confront mental sabotage, and rewire your thoughts. You have seen the cost of seeking applause and the power of invisible effort. Now it's time to apply everything in daily, actionable steps that compound into unstoppable success. Win small. Win daily. Win unstoppable. If this audiobook helped you and you're ready to master your mind and life step by step, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications. More transformative strategies are coming, and each one is designed to help you take control, act daily, and become unstoppable.